Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you for stopping in. Today, we are taking a look at some of my recent favorite high-quality folding knives. Before we dive in, make sure you are subscribed here to the channel. I release daily knife and EDC content just like this. Hit the thumbs up button. That helps push the video out there to more people, and let us know what you're carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. So the first knife we're taking a look at here is going to be called the Artisan Cutlery Prime. Now I will have all these knives linked down below as long as they are in stock, and I believe all of these are in stock. I tried to do my best with that. So the Artisan Cutlery Prime here, this is a newer release for Artisan Cutlery. We have S90V for the blade steel, a beautiful sheep split blade, and then this is sporting their new sand polished satin finish. It's a very good looking finish, especially in person. Video does it justice, but it's got a satin finish to it, but then it's got this really high gloss. I don't know, it looks really good. Then we have dual thumb studs for the deployment here. Now they do have at least, I think, one other version. If you don't like the micarta titanium 50/50 deal, admittedly, I wasn't always a big fan of that either. But as I handled more and more knives that had that 50/50 split, certain ones I started not to mind, and I started to understand the idea. And in the case of the Prime here, I don't mind it being that 50/50 at all. It really, especially if I'm using this as like a gentleman's knife, it's a very casual looking knife, but if the crowd is a little bit more easier going, you can kind of show them the more machine side of things. But we have a nice titanium milled clip, titanium backspacer, and we do have some really nice fine milling on the titanium there. Looks great, feels great. It's a good size, and the price tag for the materials here is going to be very, very good coming from Artisan Cutlery. Now, this one has to get a quick spotlight. I know mostly everyone has seen this, but there are new people coming in every day, and I just wanted to hit on this one very quickly. The Kaiser Militol series. This one is the mini Militol in particular, but any of the Militols pretty much that I have checked out are phenomenal knives. The mini here, this is a newer introduction from Kaiser, and this is one of the more premium ended. When it comes to that, we're looking at S45 VN steel with a PVD coated drop point blade. We have the Superman cutout along with a front flipper there, and I believe these are still in stock somehow. They must have made a ton or something like that. We have a anodized titanium handle here, and we got zirconium for our inlays, which is insane. Beautiful looking knife with the black hardware, the black blade. This is a stunning looking knife. And then we have a milled titanium clip there that goes with the flow of the design. This is one of my favorite secondary or mid-size knives of the entire year. Next up, we got the Premium Concept Cryo. I've been a long-standing fan of the Cryo folding knife. Back when it was in D2 and G10, I really enjoyed it. And then they, in 2024, put out a version that kind of stepped up the materials a little bit to micarta and 12C27, which was a great combination at a good price. And then very recently, they put out a more premium ended cryo, and this one is beautiful. There's several different versions you can choose from, but I just really like this simple satin blade. You have a little pop of color there with the pivot, and then a little bit back here with the barrel spacers and the milled clip. But the clip really looks good on this knife. It flails out there at the tip. Looks very good. Clean in the pocket. Good in and out of the pocket. This is a good size as well. Love that drop point blade coming in S35 VN steel. Satin finish on this particular one. The action is out of this world good with that large cutout. The thumb flick and reverse flick are money. And then the way this flipper tab is done, some people hate them, some people love them. I really enjoy a good flipper, and this is really well done. It sticks, the way that it sticks out and comes up at the very tail end, it just works very good, especially for the light switch. But if you're not much of a flipper fan, you got that large cutout, but a good flipper is very fun in my opinion. But I love the Concept Cryo. Definitely one worth taking a look at in that price range. The Monster Knives Urban Grip. Monster, who are they? Well, they are a newer knife company on the scene, and the first couple of knives they put out have all been really exceptional designs. And this is one of the three. We're looking at M390 done 60 to 62 on the HRC. And if you're not familiar, that is good. Very good to go. This one has a satin finish drop point blade. Very good size. Titanium handle, backspacer, and milled titanium pocket clip. And then there are several versions of this one as well. Coated blades, uncoated blades, different carbon fibers. This is an Arctic Storm carbon fiber here on both sides, and this is going to be a front flipper only. But guys, if you enjoy a front flipper, or you're looking for a very solid premium front flipper, this thing is spectacular. Very, very good detent. The front flipper is Ray Laconico like, and you can just get a ton on it. So easy, and it feels so good. There's, it's a very satisfying front flipper all the way, from the design of the front flipper itself to the detent and to where you land over past the knife. Just a very, very good knife. If you like front flippers, the Urban Grip is definitely a must look at. If you're looking for something a little futuristic, a little something out there, but you're still looking for that premium quality, I would head directly to the Couture and Reich website, and you probably won't make it much farther than that. If this is the first time you're looking at a Couture or Reich, they have some of the best build quality in the knife industry, in my opinion, as of everything I've checked out, which is very plentiful at this point. And they have some of the best folding knives in the production world, in my opinion. You'll have to let me know your opinions on Reich and Couture. This is the Couture Yakuza, and Couture and Reich are sister companies, same company, right? They just have there's two separate lines doing two separate knives, both very, very high quality. This one is coming in M390. We have this crazy dull ground blade with a blasted finish. We have a mini fuller that runs into a cutout there, along with a kind of front flipper mechanism. I still haven't found out for sure if that's what the design is for, or if that's just strictly meant to kind of close the gap here a little bit more. I think it is intended to be a front flipper, but also, part of the design. I'm not 100% sure, because I've seen instances where this is not meant for, a front flipper. But either way, it does work, and you can use it. So nonetheless, you also have the cutout, and you have these jimped thumb discs here, and they work very good. You can use the cutout, the fuller, the discs, whatever you want, however you want. I pretty much just land up here at the top and get a little bit of both, and then that just really kicks this thing out. Same on the other side. I ride that cutout all the way to the top and just run into the back. We have a full titanium handle, full titanium backspacer here, and then we have these copper infused carbon fiber onlays on top of the titanium, and then a very clean, elegant milled titanium pocket clip there, going to look good in the pocket. a lanyard hole for the lanyard fans in the back spacer, and then we have a bolster lock here for our locking mechanism. So this is going to be a lot easier to maneuver on the handle and not, have to worry about that lock bar. This thing is an absolute tank. The design is based around a certain pistol, and I would say it's pulled off pretty well. I love the grip. It's comfortable. This area here really allows you to choke up and get a ton of room on this handle and a ton of control over that blade. Love this thing. I've been carrying it a ton. You'll have to let me know what you think of the Katuo Yakuza. Now this one here is kind of an extra. I wasn't going to initially include this one. The unboxing isn't out just yet. It will be by the time you are seeing this, or it should be at least if I did everything properly. But the Artisan Cutlery Kami here, this thing, I think that's how it's pronounced. Either way, I'll have a link down below so you can check it out. But Artisan Cutlery, guys, has been coming this entire year. I mean, they have been coming hard. This is beautiful. I know it might not be for everyone, and that's okay, but this thing is ridiculously nice here. We have an S35VN steel drop point recurve style blade. We have these thumb discs here for deployment, along with a rear flipper tab that has some nice jimping. The thumb disc has very fine jimping all the way around, and it works very, very good. I have found myself carrying this knife a ton. Now, we have some jimping that runs up the spine here, and we are looking at a full Damascus set here. Collars, backspacer, pocket clip, and the other collar. In person, in the daylight, this thing is absolutely stunning, beautiful, milled titanium handle here. The micro milling is, look at the chamfered sides. I mean, this thing is beautiful looking. The way this is chamfered all the way around, and it just looks amazing. Artisan Cutlery really, really nailed this design. It is a Dirk Pinkerton design with Artisan Cutlery. And, as long as your hand fits inside this area, which mine fits beautifully with room to even spread out and get comfortable, you are going to be very comfortable on this knife. And it really locks you in between that flipper and this tail end, which that's the design. It is designed to lock your hand on that grip. But this was an added extra for you guys. The unboxing should be out, or will be out very soon, on the Artisan Cutlery Kami there. You'll have to let me know, out of the 6, which one was your favorite? I love hearing from you guys, no matter what it is. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. That helps push the video out there to more people. If you're new here to the channel, I release daily knife and EDC content just like this. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and ring that bell. That'll notify you anytime I release new content, even when I go live, which I do every Saturday and Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Anyone and everyone is welcome to come by and hang out. I will put up a couple of new videos on your screen right now. Head over there and check one of those out for me. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.